What's that? Sigma Aereo, who is 10 million years old and created God just to kill him.
This is well, you've heard of Fortran from that one NES slot game, unlicensed.
Fortran.
The game Fortran.
Yeah.
Well, this is Seven
my
Train.
whole life. Okay.
This is Seven Train.
Okay.
It's much better. You should try it sometime.
Good.
So this is the 7th annual award thing, and for that we've done something a little special.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it all to chance.
Okay.
It's gonna be all randomized.
7 is a lucky number. We want 777. Okay.
If we get what we want, then we'll get some DOGE, and hopefully we'll be able to get out of this economic hole we're in, resulting from 7 years of shitty videos.
It's hard to believe this is the 7th one. Anyway,
Hard to believe.
What another thing is special about this one is that it's using all previous award names.
Not all of them, just a few select ones.
Yeah, those are kind of like the greatest shits of the past award shows being represented here in this slot machine. The sluts. Playing sluts now.
Greatest shit sluts.
And we're greatest shit sluts edition.
Yeah.
This is we're starting off with $100 to our name, and this is an entire life savings. We're about to blow on sluts here.
$1 for a roll. If we get what we want, great. If we don't, no.
So I'm gonna press space, and we're gonna go forward.
Creme de la crap.
What is the worst game of? What is this? 2018. What is the worst one? Oh.
No gains this time.
Okay, we're gonna play again.
$98. Let's see if we can last. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got a reward.
Minus 200,000. Go, press start to rich. Not long.
What the heck? We're losing money. What is this?
Not long after an apocalypse. It is the story of West Virginia and picking some to go out and fight devils amongst the desolate wasteland.
What game do you think that is? What does that sound like to you?
Could be Fallout 3.
Country Roads. Now that song
Fallout 3 was pretty good.
That song is ruined now. It's over. That song is over. Country Roads is cancelled because of Fallout 76. So that's what I'm guessing.
Fallout 76.
A post-nuclear RPG.
Well, it still is.
Yeah, in many ways, this is the most accurate Fallout because the game itself is desolate.
The game itself is mutual assured destruction.
The programming has survived a nuclear fallout event.
Yeah. So is the bag that they give away for the limited edition.
Yeah,
it's been destroyed.
Truly, we're living in a dystopian nightmare. And here's Fallout 76 to prove it. I have no idea how anyone in their right mind could not consider this the worst game of 2018.
It was just... It hasn't recovered, and it shows no sign of... Well, they've fixed a few bugs with, small things like coins weighing too much, and stupid shit like that. Yeah. But there are so many bugs that I don't think... I think they need to remake it from the ground up if they want to actually fix it.
They're so cheap, too. It's like Mr. Krabs is running this game. The one time they screwed something up server-wise, and they accidentally gave everybody some special item only a few people were supposed to get, and it was just like a rusty tin can. And then they patched it and took away people's can. That's all they had. It was worth nothing anyway, and then they took it away. It was worth nothing, and then took it away.
Yeah.
That's just the mentality of Fallout 76. It might be the first game to receive Worst Game of the Year that I would consider to be nefarious and devious and dastardly. It's clearly a trick. The game is a trick.
There's one error they had unrelated to the game's programming, where the website they used to, I forget what it was, but they had people registering online all their information was unsecured.
Yeah, and it got leaked.
And it was all leaked.
They just doxed their own players.
Yeah. Don't like your game? Get doxed.
Okay, quick little bet. E3 this year, are they going to be ignoring mode or damage control apologizing mode at the Bethesda conference? Are they going to ignore it?
I think ignoring. They've tried to apologize before, but they just don't know how. I don't think. And you're not going to get anything from Todd Howard. You're not. Yeah, you're not gonna. I don't think he's capable.
I don't think little Howie's gonna own up to it.
His heart's in the good place, but his brain just isn't there.
Yeah, it's good that his heart is in the good place because everyone else's heart is in the bad place.
So we got
no goddamn money at all. We're dead.
Maybe I'm starting to think that gambling isn't the best way to make money.
Maybe we shouldn't have spent our last $100 in order to lose thousands and thousands of dollars. That sounds bad. Doesn't sound like a good bet.
Maybe we can recover.
Let's try.
Out to Pasture. Series that need vacation.
Oh. Bab instead of Burr. Where is this machine? Where are we?
Well, it's Konami, so it could be anywhere. Alright, try again.
How come this isn't made by Poly Game Master?
Okay, what needs a vacation?
LJN. Raichu?
Oh, dodged a bullet there.
Okay, and then a Zerg, I guess. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Alright. What needs a vacation?
Is it just me, or is there like an infinite amount of things on these rolls here? And they're going by. It's just different things. How big is this cylinder for this? An evil cult's poison curses people of Dreamland 2. Of violent hate speech. Curb must make many friend and get source of dark power.
Gotta find it.
Gain 666.
Okay, what could this be? A Kirby game that came out recently?
Perhaps.
I wonder.
What else could this be?
You can't. I've lost count.
Maybe it's a Yoshi game.
Kirby Star Allies wasn't bad, but it was panned a little bit. Well, ever since Return to Dreamland, these games have all been roughly the same, in the same engine, sort of carrying over abilities directly from the previous game, which is something they've never done. All the new characters, like these weird, over-designed Rayman guys, and they just don't stick with me. I think they need to do something else with the series.
Okay.
You
think they need to shut down and retool?
Yeah. It's starting to, the soul's really starting to trickle away, I think.
Okay.
And it's starting to show with people. And, HAL themselves said, I think after now, it's time to take Kirby into the next level. I don't know what that means. It could mean nothing. Probably means nothing. But
it means killing Kirby and replacing him with a new character.
What we want is a 3D game. We want a true 3D game so it can stand alongside any of the other franchises that Nintendo has. Stop being so, slow in 2D. Okay. Maybe something else.
Well,
just anything else.
Yoshi went to shit.
Yeah.
Why is Yoshi turning into Kirby?
Yeah, Yoshi is Kirby now. It's really given the same vibe.
Why do we need two Kirby series going at the same time?
Yeah. And, a lot of the soul of the Kirby series, in my opinion, comes from the spin-offs. Because those are full of new ideas. They're usually kind of, genreless. They try their own thing. And, I want some of that in the main series.
I love that one on the Super Nintendo where you have to get Kirby into the hole.
Yeah, Dream Course.
Holy crap.
That's one of my favorites.
That was fun.
Uh-huh.
I played that.
It's kind of hard, too.
Yeah. I was really amazed at how fun that was.
Yeah. Time to bring that stuff back.
You know what else it's time for? To spin the wheel, baby. I'm feeling lucky. Let's give it a shot.
Alright.
To lose all the money.
Aesthetic.
Or and paragon of aesthetic. I like using aesthetic twice. Of aesthetic beauty.
Oh, man.
Whoa. A story tells of the Satan. destroy most of the world and legend heroes. Destiny to stop him.
That hero is known as the Illuminati.
What is that? Wait a minute. I can't tell you what this game is. What is this? Wait,
well, look at the icons.
Okay.
It's Durgan Quest from the classic series.
Oh my god. Okay. So the Illuminati is the luminary?
Is the luminary.
Okay.
You gotta really
think about it a little
You gotta
bit.
think about it with these late games.
Dragon Quest 11, and this was for aesthetic, right?
Yep.
This game, I played it all the way through to the end, even past the fake out ending, and kept going and finished the whole thing. And it's just such a perfect example of bringing Akira Toriyama's enemy designs into the HD 3D world. It's what people deserved since 8, and we finally have it now, and it looks amazing. I would say that the designs carry over to HD in such a nice way that you get this kind of like Pixar look to everything. Things look soft but also tangible.
Right.
And it just is so beautiful in high definition. You really can see the characters emote too in such a more realistic and believable way that it makes the world for the first time in Dragon Quest not seem so boring. Like, I thought the past games were kind of boring, even plot wise, but this one I thought the plot was a lot more interesting. It didn't feel as fetch questy, but most of all made the world feel a lot more analog and not grid based. You know what I mean?
Right.
The world was interactable, tangible, and really popped on screen.
Yeah, I agree with all that.
Because of the power of the PS4 finally being able to do a console Dragon Quest game. Which I'm surprised we got.
An important thing to take from this is that it takes more than tech to pull off like the fleshy cartoon style.
Yeah.
Pixar does it. A lot of cheap studios fail with that.
Yeah.
Especially trying to like give people eyelashes and shiny eyes and all that.
This game doesn't do any of the unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
Like, characters' hair looks like clay.
Yeah.
In like a fun to look at way.
They don't quite look like toys. They don't quite look real. They look like
They look like they fit in
the
the world
world. They look like good drawings.
They look like they all fit inside the world that they're in. The enemies and the human characters came from the same planet, as opposed to not. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up getting it, because I don't think it sold a single copy here. But I bought it on day one.
Yeah, it was a mistake to actually sell it, but it was a good game.
Okay, moving on.
Alright.
Oh God, we need to bank back some more money here.
7 Tran, what do you got here? Yield center lane to opposing trap.
Trap worst remake.
The text didn't fit in.
What was it? Worst remake?
Yeah, it's the worst remake.
Well, let's make a Tetris piece, Goku, and 7.
That's nothing. That ain't worth nothing.
That sucks.
Okay.
Worst Rem.
Just some string glitches.
I could have swore that was bad before.
It was.
There's something wrong with your slot machine.
No, but Brarb isn't worth anything.
Okay.
It says that in the guide. Brarb is not worth anything. Alright. We need to get money. We're in the hole right now. We're in the red. Oh shit. Didn't dodge a bullet this time. I want you, Pikachu or Eevee. A moderate remake to classic first Catch-A game. A Go fan and an old fan.
This sounds like you're setting up a joke.
Together.
What happens when a Go fan and an old fan play together? What happens?
Let's see what happens.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu version. I'm sick of seeing this shit take up a slot at Walmart.
I know, it's taking up a slot.
It looks
That's
so
a good
stupid.
point. Yeah.
It looks stupid. I tried the demo, and I couldn't get over the fact that I wasn't allowed to not just use something other than just the one Joy-Con.
And
I immediately turned it off. So that's all I played of this. I played 10 seconds, found out I had to use the Joy-Con, and stopped.
You're allowed to like it. I'll take all of my strength to say that, but I'll say it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to like it. I don't give a shit.
Are you allowed to like the fact that you walk into a gym and then the first guy you talk to shows you how to beat him?
Yeah, you're allowed to like that.
This watered down, glorified Pokemon Go.
You're allowed to like the fact that you can't demo your Pokemon in wild battles. The Pokemon you currently have no effect on battles in the wild. You're allowed to like that too.
How is it that you can catch like rare Pokemon by just throwing the ball at it? It doesn't seem right. It seems like you're going against so much standard Pokemon canon by doing that.
I know. It doesn't feel right.
And you're cramming it into Pokemon Yellow, basically.
In the anime, they fight the Pokemon, then the Pokemon are all beat up, and then they have to throw them off.
Yeah, well, they learn.
It's non-canon.
You have to make the Pokemon weak first.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to use your Pokemon to do it, so that your Pokemon gets experience at the same time.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Only get experience from like gym fights and shit?
You get experience from collecting duplicates, like in Pokemon Go. Doesn't seem adventure-like to me. They could have implemented some form of like I can see trying to get rid of grinding. Even though this game is a little more grindy than the others as a result of collecting duplicates.
That sounds more boring.
Yeah.
Than standard grinding.
They could have implemented some sort of
Pokemon
fighting.
Go has become Pokemon Let's Go? What does the Let's mean?
It's just so that you see this in the store and you think, oh, is this a spinoff? No, it's a remake of the first one. I liked the first one. So let's pick that up.
This is for friggin' retarded boomers who played the first one and then are walking back in, and I'm too old to think about anything, so let's just get this cool remake of this game I used to play, and I don't remember how hard it was. But
that's exactly it.
Oh, look, I can play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've become stupid. So you can play the stupid remake.
Yeah.
For stupid people.
Man, Pokemon's for kids these days. I just wish we had some where you didn't have to think, I'm a boomer. I drink Monster Energy.
But I don't want to have any of the original challenge because I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah. As if there was any.
Well, it's just getting lost in caves, basically.
Yeah, I guess
that's what the game was, getting lost in caves.
Well, we got a little bit from that.
Okay, we're not doing too bad. I mean, we only owe more money than I've ever made in my life.
Well, let's see. This is gambling. Big losses, big wins. Pac-Man for the most charming. Oh, another string glitch. That's a little bit of code there. Don't worry about it. Oh.
Pac-Man for worst what?
We're most charming.
Most charming. I can't even remember what I just saw. Most charming. Most charming.
Alright. Let's see. Oh?
Well, 3 Gokus. What do we win?
Fighting game has maximum power. Epic dragon competition. Created in good faith. A twin blossom of art and gameplay. What does that describe?
Created in good faith.
Okay. $9,001. That's pretty good.
This must be a Dragon Ball game. A Dagron Ball. Dragon Bowl.
Yes.
I kind of wish the game looked like that now.
This one was the hardest to make.
Yeah. So what the hell did I mean by charming?
It's very likable. Because it's not the best fighting game this year. That's the problem with putting this in the...
Last year, you mean?
Yeah,
2018.
Yeah. But, like, it's not strictly the best, so I can't use that award. So it's the most charming.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that...
And it's not just the graphics that are good, so I can't put it into aesthetic.
It's the best Dragon Ball fighting game, and not only that, the world's most preeminent fighting anime and manga series has finally, in 2018, received its fighting game.
Yes.
After being around for 30 plus years.
And man, was it satisfying.
It took so long.
And Jiren's in it.
And he's in it, and they're getting more characters, and Goku is in there 4 times. Super Saiyan Goku.
Possibly more.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, classic non-Super Saiyan Goku, and Kid Goku.
Kid Goku from GT.
Not to mention the fact that you have Vegito, which is half Goku, and Gogeta coming, which is half Goku again. So if you add those 2 Gokus, that's an additional Goku. Add 2 halves, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. 5 Gokus.
If the success of a Dragon Ball game is proportional to how many Gokus are in it, then this one wins.
Yes.
So, like, what else can you hope for?
I guess it makes more sense in the old games, like Budokai, where you could just go through every transformation pointlessly. Just
I like that, even though it wasn't suited to a fighting game.
Yeah, I used to like Budokai
just
3
being able to transform.
Play that game like forever.
You just become stronger, and now your meter is draining constantly.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fun. But
this one's clearly better.
Yeah.
And,
it's a rushdown anime thing by Arc System Works, which always does good work.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually it's going to look silly when every game is like anime rushdown fighter.
Well, every game already is.
Like, everyone's extremely lethal and has to just be on top of the enemy at all times.
Yeah.
It's another one of those. It's one of those fighting games. Does anyone ever try to do the opposite? Is there any fighting game that's all defensive?
Well, Samurai Showdown's coming out.
Yeah.
That's a game where one counter hit can cut off like a third of your health, and that's still the case. It's still entirely footsie, so that's going to be interesting.
I never looked at that, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, and it's going to be at EVO too.
That soon?
Yeah, this year.
Are people playing it now?
No, it's not out yet. So it's one of those things that comes out 2 months before EVO.
They're just assuming.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost June now.
They're assuming everyone's going to be good at it too.
Yeah.
I don't think they are. I think this EVO Samurai Showdown is going to be a shit show.
It's replacing. Is Melee? Melee's not there, right?
Melee is there either.
Samurai Showdown is replacing Melee.
Oh.
I really think maybe Arc System should bring back Galactic Warriors. That weird fighting game we played. The one with the robots where you can bump into each other and face the wrong way and bounce off the wall.
Yeah. Turn that into a rushdown anime fighter.
And you like select your attack at the bottom and you put in your initials at the start.
There's like non-fighter.
And there's like 2 characters.
Is just go against all conventions.
Yes, go against every convention.
Yeah.
Come on, Arc Sys.
Anyway, minus 106,000. Maybe we can make it. We quit jobs for this.
Should have been a movie. Should have been a.
Should have been a movie.
Should have been a movie.
Should have been a movie.
Kirby.
I thought that was weird. Like when we had the award for a game that should have been a movie, we called it should have been a movie. Anyways, try again.
Tetris piece. Penis. Kirby.
Dodged another bullet there.
Close.
Hey guys, Sans is here.
Oh my god, Sans is in this slots machine? Sans is here? Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I'm playing this. This machine's giving out. I'm playing this tomorrow.
No wonder Konami quit video games.
I'm going to be waiting for the casino to open tomorrow just to get in to play this machine because I think I got to be the first one on it.
It's putting out, yeah.
Even though it's based on a mathematical formula and has nothing to do with these nebulous ideas gambling addicts have to justify their bullshit.
Oh, what's this? Astro Boy. Oh, we're giving this one away.
Wait a minute, what the...
Astro Boy, known in Japan by its original name, Mighty Atom, Japanese, something, Hepburn Tetsuwan Atomu, is a Japanese manga series written and illustrate. I think they just copied from Wikipedia for this one.
Look at what is this?
Yeah, it's still going.
I can't read it right now. What's the last thing say?
Tezuka. It's a song of Tezuka.
What's the last thing though?
Oh, chapters were after. We can see it. It's kind of. Yeah, it's on the wrong layer, but it's still going.
Oh.
Is it still going? Yeah, I think it's done. Alright, well, what game is this? I don't know. It has the wrong description. It's like one of those Batman DVDs that comes out in China.
If you woke up in a country where this was a serious slot machine, you'd probably just kill yourself. Where you were in the People's Republic of something.
North Korea, probably. Oh, Detroit can become human.
Astro Boy. Detroit become human.
The modern Astro Boy.
This is another David Cage game. He's the guy who keeps getting funded.
It's almost nostalgic. Like we're covering the other David Cage game that sort of came and went. Just like
he makes the same game every time.
Just like Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, it's the same game every time. And he keeps getting funded, and like people are ho-hum on them usually.
Yeah.
This seems to be
this one's apparently pretty good.
Well received one.
Yes.
Even though they just friggin' called up like Blade Runner and asked to copy their homework, and then Blade Runner was just like changed just enough so that they don't notice. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what this game is.
One weird thing though was that scene where Ellen Page isn't in this movie, but she showed up to take a shower. That was kind of weird to me. But other than that takes 1 point off. Other than that, it's a 9 out of 10. But yeah, they vary a lot. They're okay, and then they're bad, and then they're okay, and then they're bad. And it just seems like money laundering.
Seems like a scam. Seems like a scam to me. How long before do you think he just tries to make a movie and Sony Pictures announces Sony Pictures video game film division, and they're the only ones who would bother funding a David Cage film?
That could happen. Anyway. Yeah, we're.
How did we make money on that?
We're in the gray now too.
Holy crap!
We're in the black. We're in the gray.
Grab the coins, worst publisher.
Oh boy, who's this?
Oh my god.
Add description. Oh. This wasn't localized properly.
Corners.
Who doesn't localize things properly?
No. Who could that be? Oops.
NIS America. I put this in because their parent company went under lately, and I feel nothing.
But contempt.
Yeah. They're, man, like, I know they're working with DOGE level code, because otherwise, like, the kind of bugs that NISA releases come out with, like, wouldn't be able to happen. But we've seen some really unacceptable stuff. I'm sick of their shit. They delayed the hell out of all of the ports for Ys 8.
What did you think of the localization of Ys 8?
It came out with spelling errors, came out with, like, item description problems, inconsistent naming, inconsistent character dialogue. Some characters, like, they flip-flop in between different tones, like personalities. That was after it was fixed. That was on the Switch version. It's just, man, I could go on. They ruined Disgaea D2. It was pretty much unplayable. I had to find a workaround for a game-breaking bug.
Oh yeah, the game. I remember that now. What was that about exactly?
It kept it would crash whenever you used a fire move, like a move that used a certain fire sprite.
Okay.
And turns out switching it to Japanese and then switching it to English again would fix that for that play session.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't have to put in the memory pack expansion.
Yeah.
It would somehow fix it and no one knew why.
Like
a Donkey Kong Country, or Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah. So, NIS, recently, they tried making a Disgaea a mobile game. It was so buggy. And, like, they had no measure set up to deal with the overseas logons. So, their servers couldn't take it. It's just basic shit they were forgetting. And it took their company, like, completely out. They're not paying their employees as of, like, last week. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, moving on. Smash Brothers Award for Best In-Game.
Feels like if we had, like, an Oscars for video games that was tacked onto the actual Oscars, they would have Best In-Game for a game.
Yeah.
Best In-Game. And whatever Bethesda made would just win every year.
Of course.
Even if it was Fallout 76.
I think lots of people are fans of Fallout 76, regardless.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's just chill up my spine thinking of someone liking that game.
Okay, let's see. Not Dragon Ball.
Grinch.
That's some foreshadowing. Let's see. We're losing money here. Let's get something.
You're a mean one.
Damn it.
Mr. Grinch. You really are retarded. If I had a choice between you and cancer, I'd pick cancer.
Is that lyrics from one of the DLC songs for Smash Brothers?
Yes.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are retarded. Retarded. Retarded penis. 3 Grinches? Yeah!
What do we get?
And what do we get?
Grinches in a slot machine? Let me smash.
Let me smash. You want Ripley? Want OK frame data? Degenerate Japanese man combines worlds of Nintendo and GTA San Andreas. Oh boy.
I'll take Smash Brothers for 500, Alex.
So, I think this one, last time it didn't get Game of the Year, it got Smash Brothers Award. This time it was sort of repurposed into Game of the Year, because it's obvious. This game is a total mess of quality.
Yeah.
Like, there's too much shit.
It's got
just
stage
patch
builder.
It. Patch out all the IPs, all the classic characters that they added to this, all the music. Yeah. Patch it all out. Make it a normal video game.
Since I decided the placement for this game, it has added stage builder.
Yeah.
So it's gotten better since then.
Now it's definitely perfect.
So what was your award again?
Smash award
for Smash.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if the Oscars had like an award for like James Cameron.
Yeah.
James Cameron gets the James Cameron Award.
And they give it to someone else.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Or James Cameron gives it to someone else.
No, the James Cameron Award has gone to James Cameron for the last 15 Oscar ceremonies, except for the last one when a historic upset. It went to Christopher Nolan.
Yes. That works. I can see that happening.
Oh my god.
And that's what Smash Brothers feels like too. Like it always wins the crowd.
I know.
It always wins popular opinion.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Even when it's not good, like Brawl.
Yeah, they're content rich and fun alone. Which is rare for a fighting game.
Totally fun. You can just play against one CPU and have fun.
I'd wager that this is probably the most fun alone fighting game you can play. I think if you consider it a fighting game.
Yeah, I like what they did with classic mode. Yeah. It's not stupid anymore.
Classic, it's not.
You don't need to do anything with classic.
It's
mode.
Not a betting game now.
Yeah, yeah. You don't inject money into the system.
Yeah, but if you're a
win some back.
I'm a cheapskate in video games, and I save all my money and don't buy anything.
Yeah,
and I'm the guy who ends up the last boss with every mega elixir in the game. And don't use them even on the last boss. I'm so cheap.
And then you're like,
so Smash 4 was awful for me.
Yeah, and Smash 4, like they plop you into this map, give you a few missions, quote unquote, to select or something, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna get any rewards if I don't fight these 8 people at once, so I might as well do that. Might as well spam forward smashes with Ike for the millionth time.
Remember how Smash 4's adventure mode for that game was Smash Tour?
Oh god.
And we played it for like a second and couldn't figure out if we were even playing.
Smash 4 had horrendous single player modes.
Yeah.
They were just had the online and had the stage builder, and that carried it. This one has everything.
Yeah, Smash 5 or Ultimate has the stage builder, and I find it so much easier than Smash 4's. Because Smash 4, because you always had access to the touchscreen, Nintendo could force you to use it to make stages, and you had to stare at at the low resolution Wii U gamepad screen, looking at the tiny grid pattern to get things square.
Yeah.
And I actually remember physically getting a headache trying to use it. Like, use the stage builder on Smash 4 for a while, and then need to take a breather and get a glass of water.
Yeah.
To calm my head.
That invisible grid. That was such a pain on the eyes.
It's much better now in Smash 5, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Still not perfect, but it's a lot better.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure it's Turing complete. I'm sure someone's gonna find that out eventually.
Yeah.
Like, there are enough features that you can make it transform in certain ways. You can make things spin and move. That's all you really need to just, like, build a calculator usually. Yeah. So we're gonna see that one of these days.
Yeah, I find that as time goes, like, I spend, like, every night in Stage Builder for, like, a month now, and I find that I'm just devolving into trying to make stages that are glitched.
Yeah.
Just trying increasingly to break it.
I find myself, like, experimenting with physics, like using leverage and stuff to do things unintended.
I figured out, like, how to jam objects into each other, and then stop it and make it shake around and build up a bunch of speed.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm proud of is, like, I called it Diarrhea Park. It's just a bar with a twig that goes down as far as like, it's as tall as possible, and then there's, like, a bunch of, I don't know, there's little, like, bits of rubber along the shaft,
and
it just automatically bounces around and eventually just, like, shakes and kills everybody.
Yeah, I was doing that too. I was making funnels that were just slightly conical, enough so that a platform could fall down and start getting caught up on it, not being able to figure out how to go down the funnel.
Another important thing, the materials have different properties.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Some are heavier than others.
They're different.
When I was trying to make, like, a launcher,
it's kind of like Little Big Planet.
Yeah, when I was trying to make a launcher, I made a platform for leverage out of yarn, and the weighty objects would fall through it.
Yeah,
but I changed it to, like, wood, and they wouldn't anymore.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So anyway, Smash 5 is the Smash Bros. Award recipient for the year of 2000.
We spent the whole time talking about Stage Builder, and there's so much more to it.
Yeah,
that's not even, like, the main mode.
Suffice to say, everyone is back for Smash 5.
Everyone.
So the game...
There are too many characters.
Once we get a target smash thing in any form, and perhaps home run contest, it will be the best Smash game. Until then, it's Melee. Imagine being so retarded that you think that just because it doesn't have home run contest, Melee is better.
but we're that retarded.
Yeah.
Let's play retarded.
You get home run contest and target and break the targets, and it's better than Melee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Grinch's effect on you. That'll make you hate like everything other than Melee.
On top of that, you have World of Light, which is just a long and dense gameplay-ridden adventure mode.
Yeah, the spirits are interesting.
Yeah.
Like a million preset fights. That's always good.
Yeah, but they came at the cost of trophies.
But they function as trophies.
Yeah, but you can't zoom in.
Yeah.
So you're just looking at an image.
I wish you win some, you lose some. Yeah.
I wish I had just 20% more interactivity with the spirits. Maybe just a slight zoom in and a tiny little description, maybe.
I was expecting, like, a one sentence description, or at least which game they were from.
Yeah.
What year.
What was great about
like that.
I found the knock-on effect of Smash Bros. Back in the day, which made it really cool, was that it acted as like an encyclopedia for people that didn't know a lot about these games. And people learned about these games from Smash Brothers. Like, I learned about Fire Emblem from Melee. Right. And how could you learn about these things from the spirits? You would look at this thing, it just said series Castlevania, and you wouldn't know that this character is from Lament of Innocence. Like, you wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't be able to parse that out.
Like, I don't know where a lot of the spirits are from myself, and I wish I did. That should be what they're there for.
Yeah, you should be able to scroll through spirits like a Rolodex of encyclopedia articles, which is what the trophy system used to be.
Yeah.
To learn these things. Like, that's why I know what Doshin the Giant is. How else would I know that than from playing Melee?
If he was a spirit, he'd just be like Doshin the Giant. And it's like, what's this asshole?
Yeah.
Who's this condom
man? It doesn't bother to say what the hell it is.
Who's this dingus?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
How many awards was this?
I don't know, like 9 or something.
Okay, that's good. Well,
fair amount.
What happens if we press space again?
I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's gonna crash.
I made this and I'm scared.
I think it's gonna crash. Let's see. Yeah.